This is Running on Empty News Review. Very congratulations to Reviewbrah for hitting 1 million subscribers. He's come such a long ways. I remember years ago he was only at 28,000 subscribers and I always thought this guy's gonna become huge someday. But to my surprise, many fast food meals later, he's still very thin. The guy's incredible. My favorite thing about Reviewbrah is he flows so well. And he doesn't have hardly any cuts in his videos. It's just, he does this thing, whereas for me, I mess up all the time as far as stumbling on my words and saying things that are inappropriate for YouTube, and some of it I can't help. Yeah. The first news story of the day is from my area, West Michigan. The city of Zeeland is sick and tired of people playing Pokémon Go in their cemetery, and they're willing to ticket you too.
And I've seen cars just parked out the front, and I'm like, what are they doing there?
Cars around as early as 6 o'clock in the morning and people walking through the burial grounds.
Especially when I have kids just roaming around here, and you're creeping just right there out in front. It's a little scary.
City officials wouldn't comment on camera, but they told 13 on Your Side it's become a nuisance. They have spoken to some of these gamers, and they say they are passionate about this game and don't understand what the big issue is. But per city ordinance, if you're caught doing anything not normally conducted in a cemetery, you could be cited with a civil infraction.
It's not like they're selling drugs in the cemetery. They're playing a game on their smartphones. And if anything, I think it's a good thing that they're in the cemetery, because there's a lot of shenanigans that happens in cemeteries. And it's just extra eyes, I think. Eyes that are living, you know. But I understand it could be a little disrespectful, but I don't really want to be a hypocrite, because I've done some things in the cemetery too that were a little questionable.
I feel like they're disturbing the peace.
But no, honestly, I don't think it's a problem. I think leave the kids alone. They're just catching some Pokemon. And hopefully not anything else. They're just on their smartphones walking around like zombies in a cemetery. I think it's dead wrong for people to tell you to get out of the way. If in a cemetery, big deal. And I found this to be a big deal too. A Chinese man gets a piggyback ride from an officer across the street. Way to go. Good for you, China. Oh, China's communist. Oh, he's a communist. People don't understand my humor, seriously. Some of you are way too serious. Look, I'm an American. I like American values. I do like China, and I do like dogs too, but I don't like the two combined. 103-year-old chocolate found from a World War I soldier. That's sweet. He left it behind in a little tin box. Who's gonna eat that? Any volunteers? Who wants to eat it? It actually looks still pretty good. Chocolate. Yeah, that's British chocolate right there. Who would live their whole life without eating that chocolate? This is a cooler discovery though. Money can buy everything, including chocolate. Like 1 million pounds of British banknotes found under a Brighton shop floor. Tons and tons of money from the early 40s found stashed away under the floorboards of an old clothing store. The Sussex police are in possession of this money now. But an heir was found to the family that ran the business many years ago in the 1940s, and it was determined, or at least hypothesized, that the money was hidden during World War II so that in case if the Nazis invaded England and Brighton, they couldn't find the stash. But many years later, someone did. That's really cool. These banknotes were actually emergency wartime currency, and that's actually pretty common for governments to do this during war. For instance, after Pearl Harbor was bombed, what the US government did in Hawaii was they overprinted the words Hawaii over the bills, so that in the event of the Japanese seizing control of Hawaii, taking it over, if that ever happened, we would know that this money has been seized and therefore rendered useless. Google has made its salad emoji suitable for vegans. Very inclusive nowadays. Look at that, they got rid of the egg. That makes me hungry. I eat eggs raw sometimes, a lot of times, because it's just easy. Just gulp before I run or whatnot. It's good protein. But I actually have a ton of vegans though. I have a ton of respect for vegans. But the Reviewbrah would never do something like that. He's so much smoother at talking. Anyway, I have a lot of respect for vegans because they don't believe in something and they're doing something about it. Unlike a lot of people who just talk the talk and don't walk the talk. They're boycotting. So many other people, they don't believe in something but they still consume. And I think that's weak. So yes, Google, I think that's cool. Speaking of emojis. Lottery winner wears winking emoji mask to conceal identity while collecting prize. That's genius. That's good. Yes, in Jamaica there's a lot of crime. What a great idea. It just looks so funny. But what a wise choice though, seriously. She won 1.4 million US dollars. And I think that's good, especially if you live in a high crime environment or if you just don't want to be bothered Because I hear stories about a lot of people that win the lottery, and well, a very few people win the lottery, but those who do, a lot of them, of that minority, people just blow it all away, or get shot, or robbed, or assassinated, or... So, yes, good. I mean, who cares? Like, you just have more money, you know, just don't, yeah, you don't have to show your face. I think it's an ego thing for a lot of people that, oh, look at me, look what I want, you know? But not her, though, not her. She said, I am elated because I was drowning in debt. Yes, she's so happy now she can't even keep a straight face. No, just kidding, I don't know about what her sexuality is, so I can't say. Minnesota woman's children announced her death with truly nasty obituary. You hear about this from time to time. I love it because it's so real. Because when people die, I think there's an automatic amount of respect that is suddenly born just because the people have died, despite what they've done to people, mean things. But so I love it when obituaries are real. But at the same time, I'm kind of troubled by it because the person's dead and isn't there to defend him or herself. But in any case, I think it's funny for an obituary to read something like this. She passed away on May 31st in Springfield and will now face judgment. She will not be missed by Gina and Jay, and they understand that this world is a better place without her. Oh, that poor lady. Kathleen Dimlow. Yes. No. Poor lady. That's so wrong. I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't. Oh, no, wait, I forgot. I can't feel, so... No, she's in a better place. 6 feet under. Whoa, 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 what the heck? In 1962, she became pregnant by her husband's brother. Yeah, forget that. That's so... What? She abandoned her children, Gina and Jay, who were then raised by her parents in Clements. Wow, okay, I understand that. That's so screwed up. Okay, I don't have any remorse now. That's screwed up. Kathleen got around. And some people think people didn't do sleazy stuff like that back then. Doesn't matter. Then, now. Goodbye, Kathleen. Now, if you think my flag is hung incorrectly or backwards, you're right. But I think some things are cool backwards, like this guy right here. Driver pulls off bizarre backward stunt through more than a mile of traffic. Well, he's gonna put it in drive now, right? Okay. Watch out. You know what? The driver's side is on the right side. Is this England? No way. Oh, he's going backwards. Look at them go. Rockford maneuver? Oh, no. Okay. I'm impressed by all the CCTVs. Yeah, the transmission probably screwed up or something. Oh, that's great. Maybe he's just having fun. I don't know. That's cool. He was testing out how fast he can go in reverse. Not so good to do it when it's rush hour. Monkey business. What is this? Guy in trouble for carjacking? Monkey. He's got a monkey on him. Hand over the monkey. Where's the canine? That'd be cool if there was a dog here. Where's the dog? Look how clingy that monkey is. I wonder if the monkey will be in the mugshot, because that's happened before with the parrot. Yeah, and that's true. That really happened. Don't let that monkey fool you. Monkeys can be kind of nasty. Like in my city, there's a zoo over here, just a couple miles that way. Yeah, it didn't work out so well for Grandma. So yes, that is it for the news for this week. If you haven't noticed, I've been uploading every day since the 1st of June. But I won't upload tomorrow on YouTube, but I'll live stream on Instagram. You can follow me at Zach Swears. There will be a live dumpster dive, at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern, which would be 9 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Mountain, 7 o'clock Californian. No, that's Pacific. Or 3 o'clock UK time, PM. But 10 o'clock Eastern, my time. So Michigan, I live in Michigan, Eastern. Yeah, it's just kind of cool because it's light and it's playful and it's not as produced like right now. No, it's just a little bit more loose. You know what I mean? And it's fun for me to be on Instagram, fooling around, live streaming. But I do worry about saying things that I would regret later because just my personality. I think of stuff and I just have to say it, and sometimes it's not really, I wouldn't say inappropriate, it's just kind of bizarre, and it's just with puns and stuff like that. And I have a history of saying stuff that's inappropriate. And when you're streaming live, it's kind of hard to censor yourself. But at the same time, I'm not gonna like be fake, you know. So, but it's just fun, you know, talking to all of you. Especially when I don't have anyone else to talk to. Just joking. Enough of that. Zaxter Sworgen is a character, and I am not a fan of communism. Okay, it's a joke. It's not like I think I trolled you all, or at least maybe plot twist. Maybe I was being serious, but noticed some of you had issues with it, so therefore I'm saying that it was a joke. A lot of people do that. It's a huge defense in today's society, and I think it always has been. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the videos. If you don't, I don't really care. But just have a good weekend, and don't do anything that you'll regret. Yes, good night, or goodbye. Yes, have fun. Bye.